nanongurarawa Nigo sana kodoe na mataka Bauna numa nananda tonlasa Mai subana numa tikona Fanwarongo nano monivanua Kenata nile utuna ua Lomango voli meu bau batuka Tovolea ke balavu nabula
Hello,
Hey. Oh, that was
Hello,
on
everybody.
location.
Hello, Macca.
hello, mate. How are you doing? Happy birthday, by the way.
Doing good. Thank you very much.
Is it your birthday today?
Happy
3rd of
birthday.
September, a day you won't. That's from the song, you know. It was the 3rd of September, a day you won't forget. Whatever.
Well, I tried to find the video we made for you. We were all at
Here comes David.
Just turn these lights off, please. No, that's it.
Alex has gone again.
No, it's all right. I should be coming back.
Okay.
Hello,
That's it.
hello,
Here comes
everybody.
David
you
again
indoor
for the
outdoors,
photo.
I'm sitting outside in the beautiful morning.
Ah, good.
Hey,
man.
there you are. How are you, Al?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. Are you outside?
I'm outside.
Oh, it's a one clear day in Edinburgh, huh?
No, it's going to be nice till Thursday.
Oh, really? Good.
It's up in the 20s. It's lovely.
Wow.
Hello, David.
Hello, Colonel, and
Next you'll be
everybody.
sunbaking.
Hang on.
You have a heavy night last night, Dave.
Yeah, I did have a late night last night. I had to stay up to watch the recording. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Fruity. I was going to mention about
Yeah, I know what you're going to mention about.
across the Welsh Channel result last night, or yesterday. But no, we won't mention it. But I wanted just to say, obviously, it's today. It is Merchant Navy Day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, but that also coincides with a very important member of the crew bar's birthday as well, if I remember rightly, Johnny.
That's right, David.
It is. It's happy birthday, Johnny.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday,
You're a bit late, Dave. We've already said that before you were late getting in.
No, yeah, but
Yeah.
Macca, the first time I came in, you weren't there, and then was that right, boys? Was I in and then it went
I
out?
tell you why I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I was out looking
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, all right. I was trying to find. Oh, I know. Backdrop. I better put something up. I was trying to find the Merchant Navy one, Dave. We've got that, haven't we?
There's various ones, Dave, that we've used in the past.
Yeah.
There's one about fly the red flag, and I just dug out the Aussie red ensign.
Hang on, I'll just put up one of Hilda's emergency cakes for Colonel. It might have the wrong thing on it, but happy birthday, Johnny.
Hi.
Hi, Deb.
Hello, Deb.
John's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you, Deb.
Oh, that's better. That's better. That's good. That's lovely.
Today, is it? I hope you're celebrating.
Yeah, today it is. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, we've got the grandkids, so we'll be celebrating.
Oh, brilliant!
celebrating the
Father's
lady.
Day
Yeah.
anywhere else?
No.
Father's Day.
Hello, Bradley.
Father's Day
Hi,
in
guys. How
Australia
are you all?
today.
Brad,
Steve.
Brad, are you already there, ready for the game?
It's not till tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's all right. We can wait. It's all right. We can wait. Oh no, and we got Steve Walker coming in now. He looks as good as he did was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Flipping it up at Southampton yesterday. There are a few of you boys that I haven't dropped off or picked up actually at Southampton. There are a few of you, not many. There's a few of you, but yesterday was absolutely mental in Southampton. It had because obviously Steve was on the Sky Princess, and there next to it on the other quay side was the Iona. That's down by the old Kiwi berth, and Dock Gate 3, Dave. You know that, Fruity. But after that, there were two others further along. I think one was an MSC or something. The traffic was mad, absolutely chock-a-block, But anyway, we got there, and the car wasn't damaged at all. Bobo returned the car, having bought it. He returned it in time for Steve to drive back to Manchester.
Okay, now we got Steve.
just to let you know, guys, I'm just going to mute myself for a bit. I'll stay on as long as I can, but I may disappear.
Well, you got
Okay,
Jari
Fruity.
again, have you?
Fruity. But it's lovely to see you, even if we can't hear you. All right.
Right. Am I visual or am I? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
See
we
both
hear
you,
and
Steve.
see
You're
you.
good.
I'm on my phone.
Oh,
Back to
well
the old
On
school. I'm on my phone.
Why?
Okay.
Honestly, why did you bother to get that in the end, Steve? Was that the one from the pound shop?
Because John kept bloody badgering me all the time.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's shit. It's crap.
Yeah.
Well,
All
it's not my
right.
fault you went to a stupid shop.
Did you wish Johnny a happy birthday, Stephen?
Happy birthday, Johnny. You're looking well.
Thank you, Steve. I'm glad you had a good time on the cruise.
Happy Merchant Navy Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
And hello, Bobo.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Thanks
Where
very much
are
for
you,
all those
Bobo?
reports. It's really
London.
brilliant. Brilliant. Did you have a picture of the pool? I know I saw.
No, it's been ripped down. There's another building there. It's gone. It's a shame, really. Yeah, I used to toddle up there quite a bit. Yeah,
But,
I was out of work.
interestingly enough, I didn't know, but have you? I think we mentioned it last week with the UK ones. But how many of you boys went through the as bellboys?
Not me.
Yeah.
Watsy did,
I
and
didn't
Brad.
go through any bellboys, David. I went through as a bellboy, not through any.
How many bellboys did you have to go through before you got to see? Yeah, that's okay. But the interesting fact, well, I didn't know the expression. If you didn't, so Macca, did you go to Gravesend and then off to sea, or were you already 18 anyway?
No, I did my hotel management certificates with Trust House 40, and then I went to sea. So when I was at sea, I was actually qualified hotel manager through Trust House 40.
Right, and I think a few of us did sort of go through I did it through college as well before going to sea. Hello, Taffy. But
Taffy.
There is an expression, if you didn't go to sea through Gravesend, apparently, if you didn't do that, you went in through the back door. Have you heard of that expression? Yeah, no, honestly, this is true. But the boys that I go to football with down at Bournemouth, a lot of them were on the QE2, and some went through Gravesend, others went through having been in hotels and doing what Macca did as in college before. but if you went through after 18 through that direction, it was known as going through the back door. So
and that's what you've been doing ever since.
Yeah, this is why I've loved it.
Someone said Mecca invented that.
Backdoor, backdoor Davy.
Is that like going up the back passage?
Oh,
Woo!
Oh, you're not
good
muted
news
now,
while
Peter,
you're
are
there,
you?
Dave Fruity. You'll know the juniper berry's opening again.
He soon unmutes himself to get a little jab in, eh? Talk about the back door.
Okay.
It was more than a jab, dear.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was be more like a javelin for you, dear.
Can you say hi to Taffy, Dave? That's your
Yes,
job
we
to say
did
hi.
say hello,
Hey,
Taffy.
g'day. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey, Taffy.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry,
Hang on.
Colonel's got one of his many hats on.
That's it.
He's a bit slow. He's a bit
Sorry,
slow
Taff.
tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
better.
Thank
How
you.
are you
That's better.
feeling, Taffy?
Oh, I'm singing and dancing again.
You don't sound good.
Good, Taffy. I'm glad you're back well again.
Yeah, singing and dancing.
Good
That's
boy.
great.
Good boy. Good.
I think I may have had that new strain of corona because I was knocked out
Yeah.
I was knocked out. But the doctors are quite happy with everything. So
Good. I hope you didn't
they
get
said he'll be a bit knackered for a couple of weeks. I said, "Oh, thanks for telling me." But I gotta get ready for that Galway do.
Yay.
And the new crew bar hat.
Yeah, we're looking
Seamus
forward
has
to
been
it.
panicking over it.
Mm.
The new crew bar hat.
Yeah, we love the Capellas. We love them. Hey, so it was 2 weeks ago. We were down under, obviously, with the boys. And just seeing you, Watsy, you were there at the stadium.
I was, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Fantastic.
Yeah. That was all of you boys have all been doing really great reports and coverages. I know Taffy does it forever and a day along with Bobo. But it's been serious stuff. It's been really good. We loved it, Watsy.
I like
loved
that.
it.
Good, thanks. Excellent.
Yeah, super. Alistair, what part of Germany are you? What part of Germany are you in today?
I'm not in Germany.
You are. It says somewhere in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Where's Edinburgh? Is this North or South Germany?
It's North Germany.
North Germany. Yeah, very north. Extremely north.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, by the way, I think I'm just getting a bollocking on the phone from Colonel. Hang on. Yeah.
Well, I want you to ask Bobo if he can improve his background. We're looking at his ceiling.
I can't really. It's too difficult, Colonel. Sorry.
Okay,
What,
so
you down in the engine room? That looks like a couple of what are those? What were the air holes? The forced air. What are they called?
They're actually lights. They're semicircular lights. They're not the way it looks like. It looks like I'm in something with air holes, but no, it's not.
No, what are those? What were they called on the ship?
Punkers.
What were they called?
Punkers.
How do you spell that?
Punkeh.
Bunker.
Bunker.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I've got a pair of them in my flat, so yeah.
Was there anything anyone wanted to say complimentary about Steve Walker, our crew bar director? Well, he's not here. It'd be nice to say something.
Now, guys, I've got a little trip tomorrow. I've not been there, but I'm going to Margate on the train.
Oh, you should go see Scotty.
Well, is that where he lives? Because my daughter's submitting all her stuff to move here, and she wants to go and live in either Broadstairs or Margate. So she's asked me to just do a little bit of a recce. So I've got to just work out how I get there from London. I'm sure it's easy. Yeah.
Are you going to go to Broadstairs as well? Because John Herbert can give, seriously, he's lived there for years. He could give you a lowdown on the.
Are they close? Because I'm just doing public transport. So is Broadstairs, Margate very close to each other? Or not?
Probably 2 or 3 stops on the bus.
Oh,
right
okay.
On the coast from Margate.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll probably go to Margate first. Yeah. So I might see if Scotty's around. And anyway, is that where he lives, Margate?
Well, he goes to the football. I'm not sure if he lives there.
Oh,
yeah, he lives right on the seafront. He's got a flat looking out over the beautiful Margate.
All right. Yeah.
Little harbour bay type thing. It's really beautiful there.
What, John Herbert?
Yes. He's in a beautiful. I mean, I haven't seen his flat, but he pointed it out to me, and it's looking down on Margate harbour and bay type thing. It's really beautiful. I cycled over there.
Actually, Dave, can you talk to Brad in New Zealand? We haven't talked to Brad.
Seriously, I was going to ask Brad something. Actually, was there a parade there for you today?
Not a parade, just a service at the New Zealand Maritime Museum, which is down at the quay. So where we used to tie up at the big shed, just a couple of 100 meters from there.
Because was it what you actually led in carrying the duster, or was that on a Merchant Navy parade?
No, that was on our last Anzac Day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we had a service today. There was about close to 100 people there. There's a guard of honour from the Sea Cadets and quite a few Royal Navy sailors there, plus the what they call the Regal Consort here, which is the assistant to the Governor General. He was there.
Right.
Nice day.
Good. Yeah. Good. And what about Watsy? Was there anything acknowledged down?
No, not that I know of, not that I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Father's Day.
It's Father's Day in Australia.
What today?
Yeah.
Oh well, congratulations to. Is that for you as well, Brad?
Yep.
Well,
same
congratulations to all of you down under, for sure. Yeah. I'm actually I'm promoting something today, Macca.
I see that. Yeah.
I'm surprised Macca's not out jarring as it's Father's Day.
I'm just about to go to the airport.
This is the only day of the year he doesn't go out jarring. Is that right?
I'm working. Hello, night.
Listen, fellas. Hello. Have you got me?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go. Karen's not so well.
Really?
Oh dear.
Yeah. I think she might have COVID. I don't know.
Hey?
Oh, good.
Oh, blimey! Right.
That means that the injuries have got it as well.
Oh,
no, they haven't. No, we're going to test her anyway. She just feels a bit rough this morning. She's got to go to her mum. You'll be all right, David. Don't sit there like that. You'll be okay.
Steve,
he doesn't look okay.
Well, a week yesterday, you'll have dropped us off in Liverpool to go up to Norway like you've done with flipping everybody else that's been going up.
You'll be going, David. Don't worry. You'll be going.
Oh.
You'll be going.
You don't look very well to me, Dave.
What's
in
that?
the meantime,
you don't look very well to me. I can see a COVID coming on.
Before I go,
that's great.
Before I go, Macca, before I go, will you send that code to me again, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
No problem.
I've been on hold. I've been away. I've just not got round to it. Just send it to me again. I'll sort it out.
Yep, no worries, mate.
Okay, mate. Cheers. All right, boys. Yeah. Sorry, short and sweet, but I'll catch up with you again whenever.
All right, mate.
All right, Steve.
Okay, guys.
Okay, Steve.
Bye for now. Bye.
Yeah, lovely.
Bye,
cheers.
All right, I don't know how to get out now. It's okay. I've got it. Took me ages again. I don't know how to get out now.
Well, I'm not going to mess with it, Steve. If I mess with it, then
Don't touch it,
it'll
John.
block.
No,
It'll block you.
don't
No, I'm
touch
not
it,
going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it.
Leave it with me. Oh, that's right.
Throw it in the drawer.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yes.
I think he's
No,
gone.
he's not.
Not really.
No,
Oh, he's
he's
back.
back again.
Right.
Carry on. Don't, I'm not here.
We will. So look, Alistair, what ship were you on last? Cruising for
The second Arcadia.
the second Arcadia. It's only we saw flipping footage, and Fruity, you will have seen it, and on all of us in the UK for sure, with Blinket Britannia over in flipping Mallorca.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody hell, that was.
It just shows, you know, how dangerous it is actually for the size of these vessels, that the wind can pick it up and blow it that far across the dock.
Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable. And that flipping, you know, the mooring rope, that would have, well, could have obviously would have killed anybody with the whiplash, but luckily it didn't, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was, and we saw the damage of the one of the lifeboats got absolutely smashed up from coming back on the quay. So they had to actually disembark 300 passengers. It was near the end of the cruise anyway. They had to fly home from Mallorca because MCA obviously wouldn't allow all the passengers to stay because of the lack of the final lifeboat, you know. But I mean, 300 people. I didn't know they had 300 in a lifeboat. Is that?
No, because there was a lifeboat on the other side as well.
Oh, was there?
Hit the tanker. It was two.
Okay.
But I think it was Dukes. He put something on one of the web pages. If one lifeboat is out of action, say on the port side, they can't use the starboard side either.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure it was David Dukes put something on one of the Facebook groups.
Right. Okay.
I don't understand why.
But I must admit, I think there'll be repercussions because I know it came in suddenly, but when you see it, it's like they've got two stern lines and just one spring on the forward end. Now, normally Canberra used to tie up with 6 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Canberra would have 6 headlines, 6 stern lines, and 2 springs forward and aft. So, I mean, I think somebody will get their knuckles wrapped. Yeah,
for sure. Hey, but look, we better do it. Well, say better. We want to do a hello, welcome to Martin. And Martin,
he's only come into Skype.
Just to let you know, 2 things. You know, it's Merchant Navy Day today, but it's also Colonel's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Colonel.
Happy birthday, Colonel.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And can we just get one thing straight? We are not talking football, Martin, because we have got BBC Pete here, who's been very well behaved. We don't want any upsets, all right?
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
that's the only reason Martin came in.
No, it's not actually. I haven't had Wi-Fi for the last week. We had that massive storm. Yeah. Well, I haven't been able to get the desktop or my iPad to work for nearly 7 days now.
Wow.
So the NBN are coming out tomorrow to sort it all out. But yeah,
if I was you, Martin, the only reason I would have come in was because of the football.
Well,
and to see poor old Pete's sad face.
It's been a long time since we won at Stamford Bridge, and I'm not going to gloat any more about it.
To change the subject, I've just had Oscar on the phone.
Oh.
To remind us it was Merchant Navy Day, and could I dig the video out, Colonel?
Oh, right.
Well.
Oh, great. Good. Hey, talking about Oscar, that both you might not have seen the second part of the Angelina Laurie as yet. but the two are very, very good. It's really
Yeah.
a flipping good effort.
I saw the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get the second one after this recording.
Well, actually, the second one went out last week on the other crew, last week's crew bar, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I watched it on the
But
UK.
the boys haven't had it down under yet.
No.
Yeah. So it's very, very good. Very
I'll
good.
have to leave them.
So, Macca, what I forgot, what's your backdrop photo?
Just
Sorry.
going to go and make a mug of tea. One minute.
I was born in.
Not England.
Eh?
Not England.
Oh, born not in England. It's just that I can see the born. I was born in.
In Rhodesia.
In Rhodesia. Oh, hang on. Let me get. Have I got your flag? I've got. Was that the Zimbabwe?
That's the coat of arms.
I'll go Zimbabwe. Just to. Where are we? I like that one. I think it suits you actually, Macca. Is that right?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. He looked. Do you think he looks? Do you think he looked nice wearing one of those?
It's a flag there.
Lovely.
It's a flag.
Even better, but still.
Funny how you act all strange when you got COVID, Dave.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I forget this now. For anybody that does want picking up or dropping off in Southampton, don't even ask. I've had it with bloody Colonel.
Dave, make sure they have a test first. Bring the test as proof.
I have to produce a rat's test too.
Yeah, charge 28 quid, Dave.
What was that, Alistair?
Charge 28 quid for the test.
Exactly. Yeah.
Going from a true Scot.
Cheap at half the price.
The good thing is, Dave. The good thing is, Dave, they reckon this strain only knocks you down for about 8 days. So
Only 8 days. That's not bad.
And will the 8 days start next Saturday for the 8-day cruise? Yeah, all right. Cheers. Bloody marvellous. Yeah. So
Who's on a cruise?
so is anyone else going on getting set up for a cruise or a holiday coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to Manly next week.
Honey Ferry.
It's a short cruise.
I'm going to cruise Cardiff.
Yeah, I'm going to Vietnam in a few weeks.
Oh, nice.
Are you?
That's what you've been looking at, haven't you?
Really?
Yeah.
So how long are you going there for, Martin?
Just 2 weeks. Just
Well, that's
me and my
long enough.
wife to celebrate our 40th. Yeah.
Nice one.
You'll be able to buy a knockoff Chelsea shirt.
They're giving them away.
What do you mean buy one? They're giving them away.
They're giving them away. Get half and half.
Yeah.
How much
They're
have
not
you
the
spent
knockoff
on that,
ones either. They're the
GP?
real ones.
Yeah, apparently there was a smashed window in Chelsea, and there were 2 season tickets on the dashboard. And the guy came back and he saw the guy running away, and he said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I've also put my ticket in there."
Oh dear.
Pete's heard them all before. Haven't you,
Take that
Pete?
Yeah. Not for a few years.
Dave, where are you going?
We're going to Norway.
Oh, which ship?
On the Borealis. It's Fred Olsen. It was
Oh,
my
nice.
opposite, my oppo from back on Hebridean Princess is that we were chief pursers, opposite each other. He now works on there.
You
He
told
now
us.
works on with the Fred Olsen on that ship.
What's
so
the
we thought, well, we
size of that
just
ship, Dave?
go on. So that
What's the size of it? The size of that ship?
61,000 ton, 1,300 passengers. It used to be. She's an older ship. She used to be the Rotterdam. She's 25.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Funny you should. Funny,
23 years
I
old.
went on that ship.
Who? What was that, Martin?
I said I went on that ship. I can't remember where it was docked, It was either the Rotterdam or the Matterdan. It was one of the two.
Right.
And I think we were in somewhere in Asia, and we got invited on board to go for a few drinks. Beautiful ship inside.
Yeah, it looks lovely. It's it is more the traditional and all the rest. It's got the promenade deck, open prom deck, and all that. Yeah, looking forward to it.
How old
Be
a
nice
ship
if
is
you'd
that?
be able to get out of your cabin with COVID.
How old is that ship then, Dave? How old of the ship would it be?
She's 23 years old, 24, something like that.
So it's a Rotterdam too, yeah?
Yeah, it must be.
It'd have to be.
Yeah.
I think she was
Because I think the original one was one of the largest ships ever built, but not, of its day.
She was sailing when we were at sea, Martin.
Didn't Carnival take over Holland America? Isn't that part of their group now?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah.
And so, was there another Rotterdam then? Didn't it come out to Aussie under the P&O flag?
Yeah,
I think it was, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, we went on it. It was the Eden, I think.
Oh, was that the one?
Yeah, P&O Eden. Yeah, we did a cruise on it.
They were originally Black Hole, weren't they?
It was a beautiful ship. We did two cruises. We did one on Eden.
That wasn't that big.
And the other one was also Holland American. Yeah, Aria.
Okay.
Yeah, the Eden and the Aria. We did two cruises on them.
How long is yours, Dave? A week?
8 nights. We're going from Liverpool. So we're going to go up and stay at Pat's brother's for a couple of days before anyway. And then we're going to go over to Steve Walker's and leave our car with him, and then he's going to drop us off down at Liverpool. Look, if I can do it for him, he can do it for me.
Exactly.
Right?
Charlie doesn't sell your car. They might sell your car.
But I'll be looking out on eBay in case you're going to try and buy another car, Bobo.
£2.
Might not have any blooming wheels left when you get back.
Is it the gay convertible, Dave?
Sorry?
Is it the gay convertible that you're going up in?
It's something like that.
Your gay
Seriously, look, the hearing's gone nightmare. I haven't got COVID, but one of my ears fucked up.
Dave, I've got that with Ian as well.
Oh, thanks, Debbie. God, that makes me feel better. God, dear.
So, Dave, I've got a question for you. So, on that ship, is it the same as the rest with a beverage package, or is your beverage package courtesy of your mate?
Well, yeah, it's in limbo at the moment.
Bit of stuttering there.
We really, what I need is Macca. All right, so Macca, what's your connection with Fred Olsen? Bearing in mind they're not Carnival.
No,
you're on your own, Princess. You're on your own.
Honestly, all this time, only asked that. Actually, this will be the second favour, or third, or fourth. Might be the 10th favour I've asked Macca, and he's not coming up with it.
Not coming up with a good.
Great.
So unreliable.
So you got a few more friends you haven't used yet, Dave.
We haven't used it.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to find a number.
Friends you haven't used.
Will you be my friend?
You'll be well looked after, Dave. I'm sure.
Will I be looked after?
Yeah, I think so.
As long as you put your fucking hearing aid in, you might.
Do you know what? I know.
Oh my God.
Do you know what? Annoyingly, I heard that. Oh dear. Anyway, so.
He said, "I think you need one. You can't hear me."
What's that?
Hey, look, what I want is when I put my hearing aids in, do they look like the ones Colonel's wearing?
Yeah.
Because I want something discreet like Colonel's.
Yeah.
Well, at least Colonel's
if you did,
there's
like
a reason for that. There's a reason for that, Dave, is that Mrs. Kling, God bless her, she has this like superwoman hearing, and like sometimes she talks to me, she's talking so soft I can't bloody hear her. So if I have the speaker on this Mac right now, she'll hear it upstairs. I'll get a barley and you don't want that.
Johnny, why did you say Mrs. Kling's got super hearing? I don't know any woman that hasn't. All right. They've all flipping got it.
Obviously, Pat's not at home.
Pat can. She tells me. She said, "Dave, why were you shouting?" She's halfway down the garden. Why are you shouting, talking to everyone on the Zoom?
You said shagging.
I know. I know. I get the same thing. But talking about Pat, I think Liverpool's playing Aston Villa in a couple of hours.
Oh no, Brad and Watsy. Look, it's only a game.
4 hours time.
What are you staying up, Brad? What time is it then? What time is it over your
11:30 kick off here?
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
1 o'clock here.
I'll watch it.
And then,
are you watching it, Johnny?
And then Arsenal,
I'm
Man
gonna have to
United.
I think it's either 4:30 in the morning or 6 o'clock, but I'm recording it anyway. Yeah.
Well done. And BBC Pete.
Arsenal, Man United straight after, John.
Pete, were you at Stamford Bridge yesterday?
No, he wasn't.
No, he's gone frozen. As soon as you mentioned Stamford Bridge,
I
can tell you where he was.
I went to see
it's such a bitch, Dave.
AFC Croydon's cup match against Matlock. Not Matlock. What are they called? Yeah, Matlock.
Dave was such a bitch.
No, Malvern.
What was it in the next round of the
they
cup?
Got knocked out the FA Cup.
You're joking.
Yeah, first preliminary round, furthest they've ever been.
Well, did you sit on the same bench? I was going to say Wansley. How's what's his name? The rapper.
Oh, Stormzy. He was due
Stormzy.
to come down and watch the game, but he never turned up.
Oh,
Never turned up. He's been over in Amsterdam with his girlfriend.
Oh.
Perhaps he had other things on his mind.
Very good. That's all right.
Right, guys.
Played really well.
Okay. I'll see you.
All right. See
in a
you.
couple of weeks.
See you in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Bye.
Lovely Father's Day.
Enjoy your Jari. Enjoy the Jari.
Yeah. Enjoy the Jari.
Bye bye.
Bona Jari.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go as well.
Martin, where are you going in Vietnam?
I'm going to Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, and Hanoi.
Wow.
On a tour or just on your own?
No, just on our own.
Are you doing the Halong Bay tour? Are you doing the Halong Bay cruise in Hanoi?
Yes, we're hoping to do the Halong.
That's good.
Bay.
I did that a few years ago. Yeah.
There's quite a few options available, like an overnight cruise.
Yeah, I did the overnight. It was good. Good fun. Yeah.
So it's our 40th anniversary. I thought we'd do something different. I've never been to.
Nice. Yeah.
So I was going to go to South Africa to see my brother again, but we can do that next year, I think.
Has anybody been to South Korea?
Yeah.
So
we went there on Oriana or Sea Princess.
I love it. Great country.
Busan we went to.
Yeah. Well, my boy's breaking his Japan trip to go to Seoul for a few days. I just wonder, I've never been there.
Seoul is great. I've been there many, many times. It's really great country. I'd love it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Busy, but
anyway, guys, I'm going to have to shoot as well because I've got a few people coming round for dinner soon. My son and his girlfriend, and I've got a leg of lamb in the oven. I've got to go and check on.
Good boy.
But nice meeting you all.
Martin, thanks for coming.
That could have been Taffy's cousin.
Hey, Martin, before you go, can you just can you do your phone, turn it 45 degrees or not? See what happens just again. Oh, that's great. No, do it the other way. You seem to have put a bit more weight on this way. No. That's better. You look.
Well, it's all the celebratory drinks, Dave, I had yesterday.
Yeah, congratulations, Martin.
Thanks, Pete. Congratulations. We
That's
haven't
2
won
years
at
running,
Stamford
isn't
Bridge
it?
since
Didn't you
1995, apparently.
Didn't you beat us there last year?
No,
I
That was
don't
in the
think
end of
so.
the season.
no.
No, we
First
beat
time since
Arsenal.
'95, Pete. They've won at Stamford Bridge.
Was that 1895?
Yeah, 1895.
1995, yeah.
Oh, right.
Chelsea wasn't even thought about in 1895.
No, we started in 1905. Yeah, you're right.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Anyway,
So
it's all good fun.
it is. Oh, it's all right. Look, you're allowed to leave now, Martin, because Alistair's come back. All right.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you get over COVID real soon.
Oh, bloody hell, so do I. Thanks a lot.
There, Doris.
See you, mate.
Bye. Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
Cheers, Martin.
See you, mate.
Oh, great.
You go to football today, Alistair. You got Motherwell, haven't you?
Yeah, but I'm not going. I've not got a ticket for it. But the Old Firm play at 12, so
yeah.
I'll be in the pub taking the piss out of both of them.
Yeah.
Well,
St Mirren still top of the Premier League.
Yeah, they drew yesterday, so they're top by 1 point.
That's fantastic.
did you see that the juniper berry's opening again soon?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is it? Has it had a renovation or just
Well-
under new management?
Well, I don't know, Dave. I saw it on Facebook. Someone had put it up there, and I tried Googling it, but I couldn't really find out any more information. TB would probably know, and Dixie and TB, and I think a few others are going to the Merchant Navy Day service in Southampton today, and they wanted me to go, but my liver cannot take that.
Oh.
Does anyone know Ian Nuttall? He used to be a chef.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be there, and they'll all end up in the British Legion, and it's a pint, a port, another pint, another port, and you get absolutely legless.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I declined.
That's not you, Dave, is it?
No, I know. I declined.
It was Steve Walker, I think, that put the juniper berry
Yeah,
up.
he did. Well, it was Steve. Yeah. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, it was Steve. Yeah.
Well, is that the same Steve Walker that I picked up at the car yesterday, and now he's telling me he might have COVID?
Yeah, the guy that got COVID. That's
the
him.
same one.
Yeah.
Didn't you ask him why he was wearing a mask?
Is he jinxed on going to cruises? On the last one, didn't he get shut in his cabin for 3 days? The previous one.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He's coming to Ireland, isn't he, Dave?
What's that?
He's coming to Ireland, isn't he?
Oh God, bloody hell! Yes,
He's
he
in the
is.
same hotel as us, I think.
Hey, it's lucky I'm not sharing a flipping room with him, but we better tell Ollie. Oh, flipping heck.
Dave, I'd suggest a deep clean of your car later this morning.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Well, we'll go up in the bigger car, but maybe if it looks like it's going to appear on eBay for Bobo, we might have to go up in the old Micra. Oh, dear. Hey Taffy, are you also ready for next week? It's Friday it starts, isn't it? The World Cup.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to it. It's I'm all set. The only thing I'm worried about is when I get over to Go Island, that they don't have it on their terrestrial television. I sent the feelers out, but I didn't get no answer back.
I think
every game is on terrestrial television.
Yeah.
But over in Ireland, I still can't find out. It's comes up like it could be, on their cable TV.
Really? Oh,
I don't know. I did send the feelers out, but I don't want to miss any games. So I've looked. It looks like I think I might be able to park up at Galway Rugby Ground, which is the Connacht regional ground.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the big ground. So that'll be all set up for it, hopefully.
I was going to say, yeah, you could go in and watch it there. You know,
And it's
sure.
a 25-minute cycle ride into the 13th on the green.
Fantastic. I've got a quick
your money
question
on
for
tap to win
Bobo. Sorry.
Oh, I tell you, I saw New Zealand play a day before yesterday. I thought, Jesus, they've been puffing New Zealand. They look unbelievable. Jeez.
They got thrashed by South Africa though last week.
Well, the game I saw, I'm sorry, I was in a bit of a stupor, but the game I saw was completely the reverse of that. They absolutely hammered South Africa, but
wow,
my recollection's not great even from a week ago. So
yeah,
but it's going to be unbelievable. There's going to be Ireland, France, New Zealand, but it all depends on the permutation of the groups. But there are definitely three that will be in the semis, those three teams, unless one or the other notch each other out, because they are flying. They're unbelievable.
Yep.
Wales, I'm going to enjoy the first group game of Wales. But I got two flags. I've sent away for two flags for the camper van, an Irish one and a Welsh one. And I can have them on both windows, either side of the Taffmobile. To be a
couple of bob each way.
Yeah, no. I can at least. I think Ireland will definitely get to the quarterfinals. So I'm going to have the Irish flag and the Welsh flag up.
Lovely. Well,
and I'm trying to talk Seamus into a cycle ride from his house to Mullingar, because it must be a childhood place of him, because the name Mullingar keeps coming up. It's a village about 10 kilometers away. So I asked him, I was talking to him the other day, and I says, have you got a bike, Seamus? Well, I got an old racing bike. So I'm going to get him on the bike to Mullingar. That'll make a movie, all right.
And Bobo, are you packing up your niece's foldaway bike into your Ryanair small bag under the seat?
Oh, it's amazing what you can get under the seat. So yeah, most definitely, yeah. So no, it's a shame, really. Mind you, I could ride from Belfast to Galway, because it might take me a few days, but I have got a bike in Belfast.
Well, Pete, will you have some space in your new bigger bag for the bike?
Yeah, I think so.
Good man. Good man. Yeah.
Are you in London at the moment, Bobo?
Yeah. I'm in London till Wednesday.
Okay, well, why don't you drop it round and I'll fit.
Okay, all right. Sorry, we'll see if we can cut it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Amazingly,
brilliant.
So, are you getting a bike in there, Alistair?
No.
Bobo.
Sorry?
Are you down by Greenwich on the
yeah. I'm Royal Victoria Dock, just there. Yeah. So
and that's your boys' flat, is it?
Yeah, that's our flat here. Yeah. So, and then so I'm here till Wednesday. He's in Croatia, so I came up to look at the plants, but they're all dead. All his plants are dead.
There's the half marathons going on this morning, isn't it, around there?
I don't know.
Yeah, Mo Farah's last ever race in this country.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Starts at Tower Bridge and finishes at Greenwich, is it?
Yeah, probably. I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's interesting. It's funny. I was just thinking of taking the train to Tower Bridge, because I thought I might have gone and seen if there was a ceremony at the Merchant Navy place where I was yesterday, the memorial there.
Yeah, it's the Merchant Navy Day service.
So I was thinking, because you finish in a few minutes, I could get there. But I don't know how everything will be. But yeah, because this afternoon I've got to go meeting some friends in Leytonstone. So this afternoon, but I've got time, so I might do that.
Wow, that would be great. I mean, we'd love that, Bobo.
Yeah, live coverage again.
Yeah, we do. We do. So
it's well worth doing. Me and Alan Bacon went one year.
What, to Leytonstone?
No.
I don't even know where Leytonstone is. I've got to Google it.
It's Essex Way, isn't it? Is it Essex Way?
No, I don't know. It's near the other side of Stratford, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, well, it's sort of going towards Essex, then, isn't it?
I'll give you a clue. It's near Leighton.
Is that the Orient?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't hear from me again, you know what's happened. I'm lost somewhere.
Yeah. So, hey, now look, Taffy's got a nice view out of his window.
Oh, that's lovely.
Usual thing. But I was going to ask Brad: is that your front garden?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So,
Love it.
nice.
So have you taken? Is that taken today, that photo, or is that?
No, that was a couple of weeks ago.
Brilliant.
No, just setting it up.
And that's out my back garden, Dave.
Good, nice one. I'm homesick.
Not.
We were thinking that, Watsy. We thought, yeah, it looks lovely. Yeah.
Is that the bridge across the Tyne?
Yeah. What, the copy one?
Very nice.
We've had the flipping, what's it, the whatchamacallit blue moon a couple of days ago, nights ago.
Yeah.
That some of the Brendan I know put a lovely photo up, and I think maybe Seamus, I can't remember, but did you get it up in Scotland, Adam, in Alistair?
Yeah, we did. In fact, this morning I had the sun over my left shoulder and the moon was in the sky over my right, which is unusual to get the sun and the moon in the same. But it was beautiful last week.
Yeah.
Aye.
No, it's lovely. It's been brilliant.
We're not that far from you.
But Alistair, for your sake, it's far enough.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, definitely. So, right. And Colonel.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah, just doing a sound check. Oh no, you're joking. Oh,
it's 2:00 in the morning, Dave. That's the 60 minutes.
What moon is that behind you, Colonel?
The red moon.
The amber moon.
The amber moon.
Is it the amber moon?
That sounds like some sleazy establishment to me.
I need the space for the YouTube recording because we're doing the Oscar Tale episode part 2 of Angelina Laura, and hopefully Oscar's Merchant Navy Day.
I just want to speak to you quickly about that when we finish.
Okay, Dave. All right.
I'll get going anyway.
All right, Alice.
Okay, Alice.
Yeah.
Bye out. Bye.
Try and remember the afternoon at the pub if you can, Alistair. It'd be lovely to hear about it.
Yeah, okay.
Have a good one, Alistair.
Bye, Al.
Cheers, Al. Simply. And Taffy, you know this Welsh channel. It's becoming more special to me now. All right. You boys in Swansea, you're too kind to us every flipping season. All right.
Yeah. I look forward to the return.
I know. You always have a good result back over in Bristol.
Yeah. We get. Oh, it really hurts.
Yeah. I was thinking of you. Honestly, I was. Yeah. So, anyway, hey Brad, good luck this afternoon.
Yeah.
And Watsy, obviously. Yeah. Good luck with you. Is that Alistair's blue moon?
It looks like Germany.
Just on its way. It's on its
That's
way.
all they got in Germany. They only got half.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what. But hey, Watsy, that flipping python. up in the flipping tree.
Yeah. What about it? That went viral all over the world.
Yeah. Mind you, a thing like that size, it could go on its own.
5 meters.
Bloody hell!
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
Was it in your garden?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Can someone send it to me?
Huge, Colonel, huge.
I'll send it to you, John.
You want to get
thanks,
cutting
Watson.
your grass a bit more out the backyard.
Yeah.
So, Colonel, I'll
I
send
think it was
you.
one of your power cables.
I wouldn't need a lawn.
I must say something. What she just said, I'll send it to you. He is the ultimate person. When he says he sends something for me, it'll be here in a second. Boom.
Yeah.
There's nothing like Watsy for sending stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. Very kind.
Yeah. I can give you.
The problem is though, you send it, but he'll lose it.
Well, yeah, that's
Doesn't
true.
he
As well.
file
That's true as
everything, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. I did have a picture. Seriously, 2 days before you sent the python over, I'd taken a picture of an adder out when I was out on a dog walk the other, whenever it was last week, and I was going to post it, but I thought I'd be embarrassed to show you the size of my adder. It was quite big. It was about 18 inches long. I mean, it was.
Really? Jeremy, on your walk.
Is that Percy the python?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Point Percy at the porcelain, isn't it? All right. Well, look, Colonel, you're gonna rock it, roll it, and we'll
to talk with Booty in a minute. Yeah.
Just briefly, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll put that that's blurred now, isn't it? Sorry.
That's okay. It's all good. All right. So we can wave. I'll stop the recording.
Okay.
You can all go away.
Yeah, bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye.
Clear break.
Hello, everyone. This is Oscar, the Molly's Pocket, with Oscar Tales. The Tale of the Angelino Loro Fire, Part 2. After the Sun Princess had landed her passengers, and the unfortunate stranded passengers from the Angelino Loro Fire at San Juan Terminal, we went back to normal and prepared the ship to sail on our next cruise. At the end of that cruise, we came into St. Thomas Harbour just as dawn was rising and beheld the sunken Angelina Loro sunk at her berth and sitting on the bottom of the harbour. She was listing to port and was sunk because the firemen had poured so much water into her that she simply could not stay afloat. The fire chief at the time, Rudolph Jennings, was later heavily criticised for some of his actions, and he had alarmed everybody by saying that people were trapped in the burning vessel. Though, to be fair, he and his men had not fought a ship fire before. However, no one was trapped on the vessel, and there was no loss of life. Although heavily damaged on the side we could see as we sailed into the harbour, it was nothing to the damage on the port side adjacent to the quay. Some of the lifeboats on the upper deck at the aft end seemed to be intact, but it was obvious to us all that she was a total loss and would never sail again. The worst part of the damage seemed to be amidships, and indeed here the lifeboats were burned as well. She was to remain at the dockside for 3 months before a German salvage company called Eckhart and Company came in June, and after an examination of the fire-burned sunken wreck, declared her a total loss. On a later cruise, I took this picture of the wreck, still sitting on the bottom, just as the Island Princess sailed into St. Thomas at the end of a voyage from Los Angeles to San Juan via the Panama Canal. You can plainly see the Angelina Lauro had listed to port and was heading for an inevitable capsize when she rested on the harbour seabed and could not cant over any further. Angelina Laura was raised by Eckhart and Company on July the 2nd, 1979, and then was made watertight and departed under tow to Taiwan. She successfully managed the transit of the Panama Canal and continued across the Pacific Ocean towards Taiwan. The fire-warped hull plates started leaking, and more water each day, and as the tow got worse, she slowly started to list. By the morning of the 23rd of September, she was lying on her side and slowly slipped under the Pacific Ocean waters the next morning. That day was 40 years and 20 days after her launch. The Marine Accident Report dated August the 22nd, 1980. In the report, it clearly stated that only 2 persons received minor injuries, and there were no fatalities during the fire. The National Transportation Safety Board determined that the fire was caused by overheated oil in the unattended skillet in the crew galley. The initial fire propagated and spread throughout the ship and resulted in the ship's destruction because of the ship's failure of responsible ship's personnel to promptly establish effective control and coordination of the ship firefighting effort. Failure of the ship's fire detection and sprinkler systems to provide an early warning of and extinguish the fire in a concealed overhead space, and the extensive use of combustible materials in the ship's internal construction, which provided fuel for the fire and aided the generation and spread of smoke, which hampered the firefighting effort. I think the term concealed overhead space means the galley uptakes an exhaust trunking which should be cleaned of grease and oil deposits on a regular basis. It should be noted the ship was last inspected by the Coast Guard the previous Friday and had passed. So how a week later can so many faults in the fire equipment or the failure of the ship's crew to put out the fire when it was first discovered have happened? On the night of the fire, Rear Admiral Knuzed flew from Roosevelt Roads, Puerto Rico, at the request of Governor Juan Luis of the Virgin Islands, and he was accompanied by a damage control crew from the United States ship Rickard. The Coast Guard commander later concurred with the maritime report and added, in addition, a primary cause of the casualty was the unsafe practice of galley personnel using the electric skillet for other than its designated or intended use, i.e., it was never intended to be used as a deep fryer. This was not the only Lauro Line ship lost to fire. On the 30th of November 1994, the Achille Laura, converted to a cruise ship from the liner MS William Ruiz in 1965, caught fire off the coast of Somali on a route to South Africa. The fire started in the engine room and quickly spread. The crew lost control of the fire and ended up trying to put it out with water from the swimming pool. The ship's passengers and crew took to the lifeboats. There were 2 fatalities during this evacuation. She sank on the 2nd of December 1994. She was no stranger to fire and explosion. She had previously suffered from them 4 times: 1965, 1972, 1981, 1985. I must thank Nick Howard for all his photographs, which I begged to copy of all those years ago and kept safe through all my changes of residence, Mazatlan, New York, and now Carlisle, and to which I added a couple of my own. So this is a half and half effort of Nick stroke Oscar Tale. Well, that's all, folks, for this week. From Oscar. Oh, and always remember, the Merchant Navy Association. The Merchant Navy Association was founded in 1989 by 2 wartime merchant navy veterans to raise public awareness of both the commitment and sacrifice of merchant seafarers during war and conflict. It is now a registered charity and is open to all Merchant Navy members, both serving and retired. Membership is important to all seafarers, both ashore and afloat, especially for retired seafarers, to keep them aware of events and to offer an opportunity to remain in touch with other seafarers and marine charities. The MNA have estimated there are approximately 256,905 seafarers living in the UK today. Where are they all? At present, the membership of the association only stands at around 2,000 a year. How do we reach out to them? And what would inspire them to join this unique organisation? An association that works consistently on behalf of all merchant seafarers, RNLI crews, Coast Guards, MCA seagoing personnel, river and estuary pilots, and many more. This year, and every one of its 31 years, as a national organisation, it's worked to encourage step changes in recognition for our veterans, retired seamen, seafarers, and our maritime heritage. MNA national and local lobbying has made significant advances. Membership of the Merchant Navy Association is open to any person who has signed on ship's articles. MCA seagoing employees, lifeboatmen, lightermen and fishermen. Application forms are available from the MNA's membership secretary. That is Roy Glencross, 3 The Maples, Old Main Road, Fleet Hargate, Spalding, Lincolnshire, PE 128NT. The telephone number is 07738 425 or email membership@mna.org.uk. So how about it, Crew Bar members? It's your organisation working on your behalf. At the moment, you have to pay a subscription of £8 a year. However, this could be going up to £12 a year from the 1st of January 2023. In addition, there is a £7 joining fee. For overseas members, it is at present £13 annual fee plus a £7 joining fee. With membership, you get a quarterly magazine called Full Ahead. The latest edition was 26 pages long. You can also sign up to receive the monthly Pulse, an online newsletter which can be as long as 30 plus pages. It's all about shipping news from all over the world. In certain parts of the world, and in some parts of Australia, New Zealand and Canada, there are branches you can join. In the United Kingdom, there are at present 37 branches, including one in Belfast, Northern Ireland. If you belong to a branch, in addition to the annual fee, there will be a branch subscription determined by the local branch to cover running costs. Most branches have standard bearers who parade the branch standard at events and on 2 special days a year. Merchant Navy Day is the 3rd of September each year, with a remembrance service held at the Merchant Navy National Memorial at Trinity Court, Tower Hill, London, on the Sunday closest to the date, and an annual national service for seafarers at St Paul's Cathedral, London. Remembrance Day parades with the Royal British Legion, an annual service of remembrance at the Cenotaph, Whitehall, London, which is November the 14th this year. Branches have many meetings during the year and participate in many activities. If you live in a part of the country with no branch, you can join Headquarters Branch London. I joined the London branch many years ago when I was still at sea, working on P&O ships and living in Astoria, Queens, New York City. Here is a sample of some branches: Newport, Medway, Felixstowe, Bristol, Ingham, Midlands, Dumfries, Weymouth and Portland branch, North Wales branch, Tamworth, Blackpool, to name but a few. by John Masefield. Sea fever. I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea and the sky, and all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer by. And the wheels kick and the wind song and the white sails shaking, and a grey mist on the sea's face, and a grey dawn breaking. I must go down to the seas again, for the call of the running tide is a wild call and a clear call that may not be denied. And all I ask is a windy day, with the white clouds flying, and the flung spray, and the blown spume, and the seagulls crying. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way, and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a laughing merry rover, and a quiet sleep, and a sweet dream when the long trick's over.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we